The thing about trying. I can define life in 3 words: chocolate, dirt, and tears. Chocolate, dark, smooth, and sweet, but only as sweet as we want it to be. Chocolate, easily broken apart and shared, but to many it's just too sweet and precious to be given away. We can choose to be selfish, or we could choose to share a small piece. The chocolate can be sweeter if we just add a little bit more of sugar. And the world can grow a little less bitter if we add a little less cocoa beans. Dirt, dirty. Why is it that the connotation we get from dirt is dirty, when it's the dirt that bears our fruits, bears our seeds? It's the dirt that seems to do all the hard work, the dirt that allows the rest of us to thrive. It's ugly, I must admit, especially when it's wet, which it usually is, from the tears of the world, trying so hard to cover up any patches of dirt. No matter how hard I try, dirt still lingers in the crevices of my hands, still manages to sink deep into my rough and strained fingernails. It just never seems to go away, even when the water piles up near my mouth, piling into my body, trying to drown out the dirt. Tears, clear and in just a matter of seconds, invisible. Tears, how can something so small bear so much weight just to disappear as quickly as it came? Its clarity mocks me as it trails down my cheeks, telling me that even though these tears carry the pain and the agony within my body, nobody will be able to see it. No one will be able to see just how wretched my life seems to be. Life, chocolate, dirt, and tears. I try to keep everything in moderation, but here's the thing about trying. It's hard. It's hard not to want more sweet things. And when I'm pushed to the ground for being so selfish, for being too confident, for believing that I was actually able to hold on to that piece of sugar, I felt dirty. And then the tears came, trying to wipe out the soil from underneath my skin, trying to wipe out the pain and the anguish of the black seeds growing in my stomach. Here's the thing about trying though. It's hard to see the flowers that also grow in the soil of my stomach, the flowers that manage to stand tall and rooted within my body, when these tears try to flush all life out of me. It's hard to taste the sweet aftertaste of the chocolate, given to me when I held onto that sugar cube. It's hard to taste the sweetness when all I've been focused on was the bitterness of the cocoa powder. Here's the thing about trying. Most days I want to give up. Most days I want to cry myself to sleep. Most days I feel so tired that it seems impossible to open my eyes. But this isn't every day. If this were every day, the title of this video wouldn't be "Here's the thing about trying." It'd instead be called "Here's the thing about failing." It's hard, but it's not impossible. The flowers that bloom in the most violent and darkest storms, the way its roots manage to stay strong, firmly digging its fingers into the dirty soil, is the flowers that grow within me. Trying isn't reaching out for those small pieces of chocolate. Trying isn't being knocked off your feet at times you least expect to fall. Trying is seeing the flowers that bloom within your stomach, within your chest, and within the darkness in your body. I want to give up. It'd be so much easier to give up. But those tears that build up in your body, trying so hard to wash away the dirt, don't just give up because it's too hard to wash all the pain away. And the dirt that clings to your body doesn't just let the water push it away. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the higher you reach, the more you'll fall and the more impossible the hardships become. But that means the flowers will be able to grow taller and faster, because there's more dirt and tears to nourish it. Tears and dirt that don't easily run away. And then the chocolate doesn't seem like a distant memory anymore, a long forgotten dream. So here's the thing about life. Life isn't success. Life also isn't failure. Life is the line that separates those things into two. Life is trying to get back up. Life is being able to fall but still being able to taste that chocolate. So if you take anything away from this video, and I know this may sound cheesy, but there's a reason why it's repeated thousands and thousands of times. Just don't give up. I know this world's chocolate is big enough that everyone can have a taste of it.